everybody, welcome back, and so sorry for the long time no see. I really just kind of wanted to take a break for a couple of months. I quit teaching this past spring/summer, and I had a couple of important trips I wanted to go on with my family. And I just kind of needed the time to myself to not film, and the videos I had pre-filmed just didn't really seem relevant anymore. I am going to be coming back, maybe not filming weekly, but definitely a few times a month, because I've missed you guys and missed talking about my experience with you. But I did kind of need to take that break, not that I'm a big YouTuber by any means, but I did need some time, and every time I kind of wanted to sit down and film, it just didn't feel right. But now, with that time off that I needed and the information that I feel like I have that I wanted to talk about, I'm able to do that. I definitely have some kind of like news, but some really good news too. The bad news is my white blood count has gone down. It just keeps like staying down, down, down. So I've done some recent blood work, and your white blood count really keeps your immune system strong. So it's been hard for me to, even though I've not really been sick or anything, it's been really hard for me to continue to keep energy and be able to do things fully without being exhausted. So I have need extra rest. I have tried to take some supplements and things, so I have some upcoming blood work that I'm going to do, and hopefully my white blood count will go up. If not, it's always due to your disease or even a side effect of cancer treatment. So there's probably simultaneously reasons for the low white blood count, and because of both of those reasons, because of disease but also treatment in itself. But I'd rather have a low blood count of white blood cells than a furthermore spread of disease. So that brings me to my good news, which is very cool. In the recent years, the last two, I would say, my thyroid cancer markers and just my genetic markers of evidence of cancer have stayed kind of at a rate, a number that was a little high. It wasn't anything to be too alarmed about, because they weren't climbing at a rapid rate. So for any of you who know much about thyroglobulin or cancer markers in thyroid cancer, especially metastatic thyroid cancer, which is what I have, which means that it's spread from lymph nodes to lymph nodes in other areas of the body. Generally, they want to keep your thyroglobulin under 1 or at 1, and over the past several years, mine hasn't gone below a 4, like a high 4. And so it's gone from like 4.9 to 4.6. A few years ago back, right when I had my second surgery, it was at 3.8 for a while, but it just kept staying at 4, 4, 4, high 4s. And it was like that for a really long time. But my last thyroglobulin test has shown the growth, the rapidness in which my cancer is growing has declined. So I'm now at a 4, which is so good. I have not dropped down significantly in years, and the only thing that has changed is me quitting my teaching job. So if you're in my position, I'm not saying, hey, go out and quit your job. I still have another job, that I run myself. But now that I'm only doing freelance art, my stress level has gone down. And even though I have certain symptoms and side effects that are part of my life that I wish I could fix, having my cancer growth slow down is tremendous. That's an amazing, amazing thing that has happened, and that's the only thing I've changed. So whereas most of me believes that yes, cancer is due to your genetics and there's really not much, environmentally that you can do about it, I'm starting to really think that stress and your lifestyle holds more of a significance to your health than before. And I'm less skeptical than I was in the past, because I've known just the only thing that I've changed is that. And to have it change so drastically in a period of 3 months is insane. So I wanted to share that with you. I'm not completely in the clear. You can be NED but still have cancer. So just because I'm not cancer free at this point, I am NED, which is no evidence of disease. I'm no evidence of new disease in my body, and I have never ever since I was diagnosed had that. I've never been able to say I'm NED. And so even though technically I'm not without cancer in my body, and I'll make another video to explain the difference, there is no reason to believe that it is spreading. So the genes are there. The cancer growth genes are still in my body. I can't get rid of those. But because of just that one lifestyle change, I didn't know, but it's made a significant, change in the growth of my cancer and the rapid speed in which it's growing, and that's amazing. And it's not to say that it won't go back up to 4, 9, or 5, at one point in my life, and I have to get constant mammograms and scans still, but that's fine. But having that peace of mind is so incredible, and knowing that I can chill and make my videos without them causing extreme anxiety, because a lot of what I talk about is hard for me to talk about. That's really, really good. So without being too repetitive, I wanted to tell you the news and give you that update. Of course, I'm not in the clear, but I'm doing so much better. We do have to get that white count up. I don't know how, so if anybody knows of any way that I can get my white blood cell count up, even if it's wacky, I'm willing to hear your thoughts. Gonna make some cancer videos this month, but I just wanted to fill you guys in and tell you why you haven't seen me, and I hope that you guys are doing okay and staying safe. Always trust your gut and your heart, and go to the doctor if you don't feel right. Number one advice to you. So I'm gonna leave it there. This is already a little longer than I thought, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.